Right, we need to talk about this. This was meant to be my lovely birthday sewing project, my gift to myself, and instead it's in the naughty corner. So I bought this kit from Liz at Flying Bobbins, and I just want to say I'm loving the kit and I'm loving Liz. However, I was so excited about it and it just didn't quite go to plan. So the problem was I didn't listen to myself. Hello, my name's Sam and welcome to my channel Sew That Sparkle with Sam. And yeah, today I'm going to mainly talk to you about this little project here. So it's been my birthday this week. It was my birthday on Wednesday. I had a lovely day and I had planned to sew the day away. I feel like Fraggle Rock. Do, 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 do. Boop, boop. Anyway, I'll keep on track. I will try my best. So I bought this gorgeous kit from Liz at Flying Bobbins, and it is the Kayo. I'm not quite sure how you say it. I'm sure someone will correct me. The kit for the named pattern top, and I was making the top version. The kit came with this gorgeous glittery kind of sparkly jersey, quite a lightweight jersey. Nice and drapey. I was very excited about it. So obviously when you get a pattern, the first thing you need to do is have a look at the sizing, which I did. And I looked at the sizing and I said to myself, oh, it's a wrap at the front. See here, it's a wrap at the front and it comes up under the bust. And I was thinking, oh, I'm wondering whether it's going to be long enough for me here because I have got quite a large bust. My bust sits a little bit lower down than it used to do. I have this measurement from my shoulder to my apex is quite long compared to other people that I've noticed by doing a lot of sewing and fitting other people. You kind of take your measurements and you compare yourself. You can't help it. And I kind of was thinking all of these things, and then I just got a little bit overexcited and I looked at the sizes. I thought, oh, I'm about a 14. What did I do? I just cut a straight 14 and I sewed it together. I had a lovely time. I sewed it along with the lovely Liz from Flying Bobbins. I couldn't have done it without her actually, because actually cutting the pattern is the trickiest part. I did all of that. I had problems all the way through from cutting the pattern, from cutting the fabric, because it was a bit of a slippery devil, but I persevered, and then I popped it on and realised my mistake instantly. And what I had done is exactly what I thought I was going to do, and I just haven't made it big enough. Now, the reason it's on my friend here and not on me is that it just doesn't look nice on my body. It looks fine on the mannequin, but on my body, it just doesn't sit properly. Now, I've tried to kind of replicate a little bit what it looks like on my body to show you. So as you can see, this is very high up on here, and on me, I need this to be a lot lower down. So what I needed to do was make this a lot longer so that it actually sits more like this. So I needed to make this panel longer and this panel longer, which I kind of knew. Did I listen to myself? No. Did I go ahead and have a lovely time? Yes. Will I do that again? No. So yeah, so basically I'm in a little pickle now of what to do with it. Now, even if I take it all apart, I can't make it longer because of the nature of the beast, as it were, and the shaped pattern here. It's going to be really difficult. Let me just bring my lady friend in front of me so you can see a little bit more clearly. So yeah, as you can see, I'm not really going to be able to do a lot by taking it apart. And the other thing that I hadn't quite realised is that this band here needs to come down by at least 2 inches on me. I've got a very broad back and it's just too high up, which it feels like it's kind of pulling me, you know, forward. So that definitely needs to change. I mean, that is a more simple fix. I could just take that out and kind of put it back in again. But yeah, so I'm just wondering, one thing that I have thought about is to buy some more fabric and make it into a dress, because that way I can unpin that bit, I can lengthen everything and then just add it at the bottom. But I'm not sure that I'm happy enough with the bodice at the top to do that. So yeah, so it's going to sit in the naughty corner for a little bit. And if you have any answers for me, please let me know. My other option is to perhaps find someone that would fit it, because even if I do say so myself, I've done quite a nice job of making it. It does, you know, it's a lovely top. It looks beautiful on my friend here. So I could try and find someone that would fit it. I might ask my daughter to pop it on, although she is very long hair as well, so I think that she might have the same issue. But yeah, but all I've really done is I've learned from this. And you know, when you're getting a bit older, particularly being a birthday, it's good to learn new things, isn't it? You know, I think you're never too old to learn something new. And what I've learned is I need to listen to myself. When that little sewing kind of fairy in my head goes, hey Sam, I think you need to do this. I think you need to make that longer because this measurement here is longer on you. Instead of going, oh, something new and something sparkly, let's get this sewn up, Sam, I need to listen to myself. I need to take that little time and go, no. Because I'm a bit disappointed, because I was really excited to have this, to wear it as my birthday top. And yeah, it's not quite gone according to plan. But there you go. You live and you learn. If you have any stories of things that have gone wrong like this, please let me know, because I could do with a giggle. But it hasn't all been sewing chaos here this week, so let me just do a little cozy catch up with you, because yeah, I need to get over that now. So what I'm wearing, I am wearing a new make. I am wearing a rib roll neck. Now this is the February pattern from the lovely Sarah at the Weekend Sewing Club, and I've made it in this fun jersey that I've had in my stash. I absolutely love it because I love a stripe, and I'm a bit of a sucker for any fabric that's got people on. I love people and I love wearing them on my body. So yeah, so I've made this. I'm also doing a live sew along for Sarah for the Weekend Sewing Club that you can join on February the 22nd, which is a Sunday. So if you fancy spending a Sunday morning with me, you can go and book that live now on my website. So that's sparkle.com. And yeah, so if you're already a member of the Weekend Sewing Club, then you can go and join my social for free. You need to wait for Sarah to load it up on her. She'll email you and let you know the code that you put in, and then you can join for free. If you just have, you've just kind of come across my vlog and thought, oh, I'd like to make a rib roll neck top, then please go and sign up. It's £5 and I will send you the file with the pattern and instructions and everything. And then you can sew up with me on Sunday, the 22nd of February. So I did make a few adjustments to the pattern. I listened to myself. I took 4 centimeters off of the sleeve, which I'm really glad that I did. I don't like sleeves that are too long because they get in my way. I like them to fit just here. So, so I took 4 centimeters off. I added 2 centimeters onto the length. I'll just stand up so you can see it just kind of fits just over the waistband of my jeans. And yeah, and that was kind of all. I did I did speak to Sarah, and I did add a little tiny bit into the bust as well, just so it doesn't pull anywhere around my bust. And I've made it in a cotton jersey. If I was to make it in a rib jersey, I don't think I'd need to add that bit into the bust. I think the natural kind of stretch of the fabric would help. But yeah, it's a really fun and quick make. I whipped it up in no time at all, so it'll be really fun Sunday make. And I did pop over to the lovely Andrea at the Pink Door. I went online and I have picked out some jersey ribs, and I have gone out of my comfort zone. So you'll have to stay tuned to see which one I have chosen. But do go and nip over to Beyond the Pink Door, because they have got some gorgeous jersey ribs on their site at the moment. So yeah. So I see, not all chaos. Some things went according to plan this week, which was nice. The other thing that did go according to plan this week is I have got my Freya top finished. So I'm not going to share a photo of this completely finished, because I want to save it so I can put it on my Instagram page, because I'm going to be wearing this at the Fabric Obsession open day on the 21st of February. I've got a very busy weekend that weekend, and I did pop in a little label that says Fabulous, which was a little birthday gift from my lovely friend Rachel, who's the French seams. So yeah, so I got the cowl neck Freya all made up, and I'm going to do a makes video. I know me, I'm doing a makes video. I'm going to do a makes video this month, so you'll see it on there, but you'll also see it if you pop onto my Instagram page, story, channel, I don't know. So yes, so that I have finished. Now I did get, as I just spoke about with Rachel, sent me a few gifts, not all of them sewing related, but yeah, sent me that lovely labels. She also made for me a beautiful, can't find it, a beautiful little heart pouch, which is absolutely delightful. And I'm going to keep this in my sparkly studio, because I do sell a little bit of haberdashery when people come in for a class. And so sometimes people give me money, cash money, and I never have anywhere to put it. So I'm going to use this to keep it in for my haberdashery sales. Yeah, and I'll always know where it is. So that has come in really, really handy. So thank you very much, Rachel. And yeah, and a big shout out to everybody who sent me birthday messages, birthday cards. I got lots of kind of birthday gifts. I'm going to go into a bit more detail of some of the gifts that I got in other vlogs, so stay tuned. Yeah, but I did just want to talk about one, because I've made it up. So my lovely husband, the Mr. Sparkles, the lovely Simon, he obviously does very good listening, and he was listening to me, and I asked about a kit. He knows that I love kits, because they're all just done, ready. You know, I love kits. I do love kits. And I had spoken about the new pattern from Sew Over It, which is the Stevie slipover, and by Sew Over It. And he bought me the kit, and it came with the pattern, and it also came with this gorgeous navy waffle kind of knit stretch. And I was absolutely delighted, so delighted that straight away I cut out the pattern and I totally went for it, and I made it up in some scrap fabric. So quite a long time ago, I made a lovely Marlowe cardigan. If I've got a picture of it, I'll pop it up, in this lovely cozy colours jersey. And I had kind of just over half a metre, maybe like 80 centimetres left of it. And I had enough to make this Stevie slipover. I will put a picture of me wearing it, but you get the general idea. And I absolutely love it. However, again, it's the reason that I made it out of scrap when you see this on other people, even if you know how tall those people are, it's really hard to see the proportions. And what I need to do for my next one, and I have written it on my envelope because I'm a very good girl, I need to add 8 centimetres to the bottom. And obviously I can do that as a combination. I can either make this band kind of 4 centimetres bigger and then make this part 4 centimetres bigger, which I think I might do, or I could just make this part 8 centimetres bigger. And I think it will just depend on what fabric I've got. But if you haven't made the Stevie slipover and you haven't got a pattern for a kind of little pullover vest, I would absolutely recommend the pattern in a heartbeat. It was a lovely, quick, cozy make, nice and simple. They also do a V-neck version, which I am going to do, but I'm going to choose some different fabric for that. But I can see so many opportunities, and particularly opportunities for using up little remnants. In fact, I have ordered a remnant from Beyond the Pink Door this week to make another one because they had a remnant, and I thought, why not? You only need 80 centimetres. So yeah, well, I only need 80 centimetres. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And I was talking on my with my lovely social sparklers last night on my social sparkle sessions, and you could make these pieces out of ribbing. So if you had lots of spare ribbing, you could use that, and then you could get it out of even less. I reckon you could probably just have 1/2 metre and then use this for the ribbing for the rest. So yeah, so that was really a really lovely make and a little bit of a success, and I did it on my birthday. So after the disappointment of of this one, it was good to have a little quick win. Now, the other thing that I did just want to tell you about that came into the studio this week was, after my lovely day with Kaz. If you haven't watched my pants day with Kaz, where I made pants with Sewing Bee winner Kaz, I ordered myself some fold over elastic. I got it from a little shop on eBay that Kaz had recommended, and I got the 20mm one, and oh my goodness, what a difference. So I've used fold over elastic, but this is so super soft. I will put the link down below. It's so super soft, and as you can see, when you fold it over, it's nice and wide. And here's one I made earlier. So I've been sewing up some more scraps, and as you can see, this is a pink one. It kind of covers it really nicely, and I absolutely love it. So I got some in all colours. There you go. I just let it drop down like a little birthday surprise. And yeah, and I basically just picked colours that I liked because you can kind of mix and match. And then again, last night, I just carried on making some pants because I have a very large collection of jersey scraps that I need to work through. And after making this top, I have some more. So I'll be making some more Stevie pants in my future. So not directly sewing kind of related. However, with calling this video the naughty corner, and you know, that's not my normal sparkly style. So if you have not been here before, I am normally much more positive, sparkly attitude to sewing. So I needed to leave on a high. Now, as you know, it was my birthday this week, and my lovely friend Tamlin from Sewn on the Time sent me a birthday gift. She sent me a little package with a few little bits in, but this I just need to share with you because it absolutely made my day. It made me grin from ear to ear, and she knows me so well, and it was just so beautiful. So I thought I'd share it with you, and it is this. It is an absolutely beautiful cushion with this lovely ruffle edge, and it says sunny side up, and it's got some little kind of felted fried eggs, which if you know me, you know that I absolutely love a fried egg. In fact, I love eggs of all description. And so yes, so thank you so much, Tamlin. After my little disaster, getting this through the post absolutely made my day. So yeah, thank you very much. So if you have liked what you've seen today, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to sparkle, folks. Bye for now.